sit, couché, assis, down, sit, couché. Yeah, good girl. Break. Training your Labrador to speak multiple languages is clearly an incredible trick, and it actually is much easier than you might think. So in today's video, I want to show you exactly how you can go about teaching your Labrador multiple languages. So to teach your Labrador a new language, we have to do a little bit of theory first, but don't worry, don't click away. It's easy to understand, but it'll help you set you up for success with this fun project. And that little bit of theory is around something called classical conditioning. Now, most people are aware of classical conditioning through Pavlov and his dogs. If you weren't, it's really simple. He did an experiment where he rung a bell and then presented food to the dog. He rung the bell and presented food to the dog. And he repeated this over and over again. And eventually, he rung the bell, but with no food, but the dog still salivated. And what that taught us is that you can classically condition or pair two things together. Something that the dog already knows, which is the desire for the food, and we paired it with something that the dog meant nothing to, the ringing of a bell. But through repetitions, those two things were paired together. And we're going to use exactly that theory to teach our dogs multiple languages or multiple hand signals and be able to achieve huge amounts of success with more advanced methods of training as well. So the first thing that you have to make sure that you do is teach your Labrador the command with one word first. So let's take Riley, and we've got sit and down. So Riley, down. Yes. Sit. Yes. Down. Yes. Sit. Yes. Yes. So she knows a good sit and a down. Brilliant. So we teach that first. Then this is where that little bit of theory about classical conditioning is important. Remember Pavlov and his dogs. He rung the bell. That was the thing that the dog had no concept of, and he rung the bell first, then presented the thing that the dog was aware of, which is the food. What we're trying to do, instead of ringing a bell, we're using a new word, and instead of presenting food, we're using an existing command, which in this situation is going to be down. Now, one of the many different words that people often use for these commands is flipping between English or French or German. Now, for Riley, we could teach her that using a French command of couché for down and assis for sit. So when it comes to doing it, we simply put the new language first, followed by the word she already knows. And that is as simple as the process needs to be. So let's take a look at what that actually looks like. And we'll go with using sit and down as our example. So adding the new word in first, followed by the word she already knows. Couché, down. Yes. Assis, sit. Yes. Couché, down. Assis, sit. Couché, assis. Good girl. And we just repeat that over and over again. Now, we have been working on that with Riley already, but that is exactly how the principle goes. We offer the new thing first, immediately followed by the thing the dog already knows. And when they get it right, we mark and we reward. And eventually what you'll find is, because it then becomes this new word that means nothing to the dog, becomes classically conditioned to the word or the command the dog already knows, you won't be able to get to the command that the dog already knows because they'll already be starting to offer the behavior. At that point, you have classically conditioned two commands to the same behavior, which then takes us to step 3, which is repeat, repeat, repeat. Reps, reps, reps. Certain dogs, like Labradors, can actually pick this up very quickly, in as quick as 3 or 4 repetitions. I've seen some Labradors be able to pick this up as quickly as 1 or 2 repetitions because they are so smart, they are so switched on. But the better you teach the initial command in the initial language first, the easier teaching the command in the second language becomes. And remember, the new command first, followed by the command the dog already knows. When the dog complies, mark and reward. Rep, 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 and eventually you'll get to a point where you don't need to use the existing command because the new language, the new command has been classically conditioned. Then you could ask for a sit with sit, or assis, or down as down or couché, or with whatever word you want. You could go sit, you could use grass. Grass, sit, yes. Grass, sit, yes. Grass, sit, yes. And by the 4th or 5th rep, as soon as you say grass, the dog might already be offering that sit behaviour, which is showing that the word grass has been classically conditioned to the word and the command of sit. And now you could have your dog sit with grass or with sit. And you could do that within reason as many times as you would like. Incredibly fun, incredibly easy, and it's an amazing trick that will blow people's minds when you show it them. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to learn more about one of my favourite breeds in the world, the Labrador Retriever, make sure you subscribe to this channel because it's exactly what it's designed to do, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode.